So many congratulations on your appointment. Have you enjoyed your first week at Tottenham Hotspur?
Yes, first of all, I'm proud. I'm happy to be here. I have to say thank to Vinay and Johan because they showed me a big confidence. And now I have to work. And now we have to make points. I'm sure about the level of the players because many players in the past I was very close to bring them in my former teams. They are working very well. I think I'm not better than Thomas Frank or Igor Tudor because I consider them very good coaches. I try to bring my style, myself, my character, my personality, my passion to help the player to first of all to show their qualities because they have a lot of qualities, and then to reach to achieve our target because is the most important part now is our target.
It sounds like they've enjoyed your training too. Now you've worked with them for a week, are you even more confident that you can keep this huge club in the Premier League?
Yes. I knew before to work with them. I understood that they are good guys. The fans are. They have to be happy because all players are good guys. They are suffering for this difficult situation. I want to see on the game because during the week is easier, but I think the voice inside of the pitch is changed. I observed them at the beginning of my time last week, and now I'm more positive for sure.
Many Spurs fans are very happy with your appointment. If there are some that are still having concerns, what is your message to them?
Well, I have no any message because also in the last game against Nottingham Forest, they were fantastic before the game. No, the message is for my staff, for my players. We have to deserve their support because the fans are suffering like us, like the players. But for the fans, there is just one club, just one team. The player can change team, club, but for the fans is unique their club. So we have to make happy our fans, playing well, with the right spirit, with the right attitude, with the right behavior on the pitch, and then I think it's easier to make points.
Charlie.
Roberto, welcome
Thank
to
you.
Tottenham. I suppose the big question on a lot of people's minds is why do you take on this job at this particular time? Because, of course, the club are locked in a relegation battle. So why now?
Why now? Because you can consider, depends on your angle you look at the situation. From my perspective, was a big opportunity because Tottenham is one of the most important clubs in Premier League. Premier League is the best league in the world. I love the qualities of the players. They are. We have a lot of specific player for my style. And then there was a crucial part. There was 12 days before the first game. And for me it was important to have not too much time, but 10 days, more than 1 week. I thought it could be important to understand the problems. I don't want to give too many principles, too many instructions on the pitch if we are speaking about just football. but organization with the ball, without the ball. And I hope in 1 week, 10 days, to reach this target for me.
Obviously, you and the club have been hit with a big blow, knowing that Mohamed Kudus has suffered an injury. Can I just confirm, what's the nature of the injury, and does it rule him out for the rest of the season and maybe even the World Cup?
Yes, I started not with too big lucky, but yes, Kudus was in my head a crucial player, especially for the position. But we have to look forward anyway. I think we have a lot of very good attackers, and we have to help them, to put them in the best condition to show their qualities, because Colomoni, I know, is not playing a great season, but is a good player. I know him, like Matistel. I wanted him in Marseille when I was in Marseille. Xavi Simons is a big talent. Richarlison, Solanke, you know, maybe better than me. And so we have to put them in the best condition we can.
And how is Guglielmo Vicario doing after his hernia surgery? And can any other players come back for this game against Sunderland?
No. Vicario is not ready for this game. I hope he can back earlier next week, but I don't know yet. Betancourt is working with us, but not completely. But we are enough to fight, to play, and to make points.
Yeah. Hi, Roberto. Welcome back to England.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Very good to see you. You must be very confident about keeping Spurs up, because we understood there is no break clause in your contract if they were to go down. Is that correct?
Bravo. Listen, I believe to keep the Premier League, first of all, has to be clear for everyone, because I want to work in Premier League, and I think I deserve to work in Premier League. But the main sense of my work is more than league. And anyway, if I sign my contract in April, I have to be ready to stay no matter what in the next season. So I want to stay focused on Sunderland and the other 6 games again. But my idea is very clear.
There's been talk for much of this season about some of the players maybe wanting to leave in the summer. Is that part of your job as well? Because you've said, I'm staying here. I want to convince them to stay as well.
No. It's not important for me now. Now we have to push all together, all players, all staff, all people inside of training ground, all fans inside of the stadium to achieve our goal. And then we will see. For sure, I don't want players if they don't want to stay. I have my contract is for 5 years. For sure, I want to say my opinion in transfer market session, because I am a coach. But I want to see the player happy to work in this club. At all.
My final question, you mentioned your style quite a few times. It was good to watch at Brighton, I have to say. And Spurs fans like a certain style, going back to the 70s with Glenn Hoddle and Ozzy Ardiles and right through. Your style and Spurs, are they the ideal marriage, the ideal fit?
But listen, my style is one part about the style of play, and one part about the character, the personality. I have no time enough to work in the principle or in build-up so much, or in the last 20 meters. I want to give organization with the ball and without the ball. 2, 3 principle without the ball, 2, 3 principle, 4 more, something more in ball possession, in offensive phase, and that's it. What I want to do, what I want to achieve immediately, is the character, is the right spirit, the right courage to play, to attack, because the DNA of this club, of this squad, is to find the goal, to score. And I can, in this part, I can be able to transfer, not in too much time, my principle. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Roberto, you obviously know a lot of these players from the outside. Are there any in this last week of training that have surprised you when you've seen them really up close and personal? Maybe younger players like Archie Gray, Lucas Bergvall, anyone?
In the last period, I watched a lot of games, especially of Tottenham. Yes, one thing is to watch the game at home, and the different things is to work with them on the pitch. We have very big players, young players, Bergvall, Archie Gray, Matistel, Xavi Simons, but anyway we have older players, very important, as Van der Ven. Van der Ven is a crucial player for me, like Romero, like Porro, like Solanke. I want to see again the same Gallagher I loved in Chelsea time, and I think I'm lucky because I have a big confidence in my players, in their qualities, and for me, my target is to help them to play well, to enjoy with the ball, because their characteristics are very clear for me.
You've only brought in 2 coaches with you that you've worked with in the past. I mean, is that? I think you normally bring at least 6, 7 people that you know with you. Does that make it any more difficult to get your ideas across when you don't have people you know around you?
Ha portato solo 2 coach, stavolta di solito porta 6-7 persone, è più difficile quando non ci siano tanti.
But it's totally different, this situation, because we have no time to work like in Brighton time or in Marseille or in another place I've been, and I don't want to put confusion inside of the players. They have to be with a clear plan of the game, and not too much instruction, not too much to think. Yeah, they have to run. What is the ball? They have to play with courage, with personality, and they have to fight. Just it. For me, my demand is to show the right spirit I want to see.
Just the final one from me. You signed a long contract. Normally at clubs, you spent a certain amount of times at different clubs, maybe not long term. What makes you think that Tottenham is the one that maybe you settle down for longer?
Cosa le fa pensare, visto che in passato non è mai stato così tanto tempo in un club solo, cosa le fa pensare che Tottenham sia?
I don't know. I stay 3 years in Sassuolo, and then I left from Ukraine when the war started. No, in Brighton I left for different problems, and in Marseille maybe the same. I would like to stay 4 or 5 for a long time. I don't know how many years, but in Marseille like this, because in Marseille my idea was to stay for a long time, And then you have to speak with the club, and when you have different view of the football or the other things, you have to leave money and you have to leave. And but in my plan, for sure, there is the idea to stay for a long time, to try to put Tottenham. I'm not speaking about the titles, but because it's not a right moment now. But to put Tottenham to stay in the first position in Premier League, because there are all parts to reach that level.